My name is Babatunde Oladipupo, the Principal Counselor of UNI Clinic. Here I am again to talk to you about something very crucial, something very interesting that could help couples to have a long-lasting and beautiful relationship. I have seen many couples who are doing excellently well. God, who created husband and wife, He made man and woman to be able to live happily. He created He made them husband and wife to be able to fulfill a certain purpose in life. And for every couple to fulfill this certain purpose, which God have made them to be, there are some guiding principles. There are some certain things they need to follow to be able to have it nice. God, who created man and woman, who had designed them to be husband and wife, also made that possible because He had plans and purpose for every marriage. He will want every husband and wife to live happily and live happily forever. There are many of them that are having good testimonies, who are saying good things, and they live happily, despite the fact that we have marriages who are not doing well. Not because these ones are better, but there are some guiding rules, guiding principles to follow to be able to strengthen relationship between husband and wife. And you see, the relationship between husband and wife is the oldest and the preeminent relationship among all relationships. It supersedes relationship between father and son, mother and daughter, relationship among siblings, and that is why it is important to know how best to keep your marriage, to know how best to live with your spouse. It is very important for husband and wife to understand each other, to know what the likes and the dislikes of your spouse might be, what are the things that make your spouse happy, what are the things that make him or her sad. There are things that you know that can make your husband to live to be good, and there are some certain things that can make your husband to feel down. You see, there are some certain things that we need to look into. When husband and wife will come together, what are the things they are supposed to do? What are the things they need to learn? What are the things they need to understand? How best can they get the best part of each other to be able to have it wonderfully? These are the reasons why they need to study each other. They need to know the likes and the dislikes of each other. They need to know the weaknesses and the strength of each other. They need to understand the things that could make someone to be down and the things that could make one to be lifted up. That is why it is so important that every individual that must stay in a relationship need to understand so well what it entails to stay with your spouse, what it entails to stay happily with your husband or with your wife. That is why we are looking at the principles that guides having a good relationship. There was a certain time where I was discussing with women, and I told them that to live happily with your man, you have the remote control in your hand. You know what to press. But unfortunately, sometimes instead of the woman to press forward, they press fast forward. Sometimes when they are supposed to press play, they press backward. And this thing causes commotion, brings issues in the home. We know the things we need to do, but sometimes because of some personal reasons, we just don't want to do it, and it brings issues into the home. So in order for you to have effective relationship between you and your husband, you know what to do. You know how best to make the man happy. You know how best to make the man the man happy. You know how best to make the woman happy. And if we follow these guiding principles, if you follow these principles, you can always have it best. That is why it is good to live happy. So you want to live happy, So let's look at those principles that can help us to have effective relationship. One of it I'm going to highlight them is listening more. Listen more to each other. Choose love above hate. Watch the way you react to issues when issues come up between one another, and also try as much as possible to discuss your finance. Build integrity. and learn to forgive. Forgiveness goes a long way. You should know when to say sorry, and saying sorry is a beautiful thing in every relationship, and it will help to build things that you think may be easy to destroy. But when you say sorry, it helps a lot. Another thing that will be necessary for you to do is try as much as possible and see professional counselors. Professional counselors to see what probably you're not seeing. They could stand in the gap to help you, to guide you on the track where you need to work to be able to help build your home and not make your home to crumble. So you might need a counselor to discuss with. You might need someone to talk to, someone that you may need to lay your shoulder on that can help you out in these issues. Well, you can talk to us at You and I Clinic. You have a numbers right there on the screen. You can always call all those numbers, and at the same time check on our social media handles. DM us and we'll get back to you. At You and I Clinic will make you smile. I remain Babatunde Oladipo, the principal counselor of You and I Clinic. So at You and I Clinic, we make you smile. Thank you very much.